Good morning, happy opening day. Mariners versus Athletics in Seattle for the first time since the Athletics have moved from Oakland to Sacramento. The Athletics should still be in Oakland. It's going to be Logan Gilbert, who last year was a Cy Young candidate with a 9-12 regular season record, a 3.23 ERA, 33 games, and 220 strikeouts and 208 innings with a whip of .89. Which is an amazing record. Unfortunately, the team around him didn't do it. Anytime the Mariners scored 3 or more earned runs, Logan won. We won the game. It was awesome. Luis Severino, 11-7 last year with a 3.91 ERA through 31 games, 182 innings pitched, 161 strikeouts, so less than a strikeout per inning, and 1.25 whip. So based on the pitching matchup, I would expect the Mariners to do well today. In terms of the batting lineup, it's going to be Butler, Rooker, Bleday, Langeliers, Andujar, Soderstrom, Urshela, Muncy, Wilson for the Athletics. So it is what it is. They're not great. Brent Rooker was a guy who I was hoping the Mariners would trade for last year, but unfortunately it never materialized. So it just is what it is. It's looking at the lineup, like they got Rooker at DH, which is fine. Interestingly, both teams' shortstops are batting ninth, which is good in terms of as for the Mariners because J.P. Crawford should not be batting anywhere other than JP should be batting in the bottom third of the order. We're going to lead off with right fielder Victor Robles, followed by center fielder Julio Rodriguez, newly re-signed to an extension catcher Cal Raleigh, left fielder Randy Arozarena. Luke Raley will be at designated hitter, Jorge Polanco at third, Rowdy Tellez at first, Bliss at second, and then Crawford at short. This is a lineup that I can see. So you got Robles, he gets on base. Julio, he has the power and he gets on base. If he can increase that walk rate this year, it's going to be a lot better. Cal, he doesn't get on base as often as the others, but he's got that power and he has productive outs and he can steal a base here and there. And of course, he's our catcher. I would probably switch Cal and Randy. I would probably rather have Cal at cleanup than Randy at cleanup, just because Randy is a little bit more of a consistent average hitter for average. But I don't hate this. Luke Raley at DH is fine. Polanco at third base is going to be interesting to see. He's moving from second to the hot corner, so hopefully he can do incredibly well this season. I am excited to see that because Jorge Polanco did not have a great season last year, recovering from injury. If he makes his full potential salary this year, it means the Mariners had a really good season. Tellez is making his Mariners debut. Bliss made the 40-man and the 26-man at the start of the season, so I'm happy about that. And then JP is going to be an interesting one. We really don't have anybody behind him, so he is going to be on the team for at least the rest of this year unless we can make a trade. I expect the Mariners to win this game, and I predicted that today in my sports predictions video. If you go back and look at that, this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a great game. I think that it's going to be a pitching matchup dominated by the Mariners, and the Mariners hitters with their new hitting coach and Dan Wilson as the manager are going to have a much less analytical approach to the plate, and they're actually going to go out there and hit the baseball like, see ball, hit ball, not sit down and wait for a fastball or wait for a curveball or wait for whatever it is. They are going to have a game where they are going to be very, very good and very, very happy with the way things go. So I'm going to predict that it's going to be a win for the Mariners. I'm actually going to predict that the Mariners are going to get a sweep in this series. We play 3 games against Oakland. I'm sorry, it's not even Sacramento. It's just the Athletics or the A's. That is going to take forever to get used to, and the A's should still be in Oakland, and the Mariners should win this game.